These celebs are the ones everyone loves to hate in 2025, and for good reason. Blake Lively might have spent years as Hollywood's sweetheart, but 2025 flipped the script. First, there's the legal battle with It Ends With Us director Justin Baldoni, a courtroom showdown so messy it could be its own movie. Lawsuits, allegations, and private messages making headlines. Fans don't know who to believe. Then, there's the rumored fallout with Taylor Swift. Once besties, now distant. Blake skipping the Super Bowl to avoid overshadowing. Taylor had the internet buzzing. Some say she leaned too much on celebrity connections. Others think she got caught playing power games. And let's not forget the media circus. One minute, she's standing her ground. The next, she's said of stirring the pot. Either way, Lively has turned into one of the most talked about and side-eyed celebrities of the year. Whether she weathers the storm or keeps making waves, one thing's clear. 2025 hasn't been her year. Meghan's 2025 comeback attempt is giving less royal revival and more public relations disaster. Meghan's latest move, a lifestyle show called With Love, Meghan, was meant to charm audiences, but instead, it left them cringing. Critics called it mindless filler, while British viewers felt it was as out of place as flip-flops in a snowstorm. The biggest gripe? Her insistence on using the Sussex title despite barely visiting the place. Locals weren't amused. Then came the viral moment where she corrected Mindy Kaling, reminding her, "You know I'm Sussex now." It didn't land well. Some saw it as a small comment, others took it as another attempt to hold onto royal ties. Meanwhile, tension with Charles continues to bubble, with reports that he's not thrilled about the title talk, but hesitant to intervene. Meghan's latest chapter was supposed to be a fresh start, but it's feeling more like a rerun of old debates. Whether she turns it around or keeps doubling down, one thing's for sure: 2025 hasn't made her any new fans. Kanye's 2025 era isn't about music. It's about pushing limits, losing deals, and making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Kanye has always been known for stirring drama, but 2025 has taken things to a whole new level. His latest remarks have left even his most loyal fans shaking their heads, while major brands continue to distance themselves. A lawsuit from a former employee, claims of inappropriate behavior, and some highly questionable merchandise choices have turned public opinion against him fast. Meanwhile, Kanye's relationship with Bianca Censori is raising eyebrows, with reports that he's dictating what she wears and how she appears in public. Then there are the attention-grabbing stunts, like bizarre Super Bowl ads that left people more confused than impressed. Once hailed as a genius, Kanye now seems stuck in a cycle of drama, losing allies in the process. Some think he's just trying to stay relevant, while others believe he's crossed too many lines. Either way, 2025 hasn't been kind to his reputation, and at this rate, it doesn't look like a comeback is on the horizon. Ellen's 2025 reputation is proof that kindness doesn't always guarantee a second chance. Ellen was once America's favorite talk show host, but in 2025, she's more of a cautionary tale. The workplace drama surrounding her former show refuses to fade, with past employees still speaking out about toxic conditions. While she apologized, many felt it was more damage control than genuine remorse. Her 2024 Netflix special, For Your Approval, was meant to reclaim her narrative, but instead, it sparked fresh backlash. Some critics called it an attempt at sympathy without true accountability. Even fellow celebrities have shared less than glowing experiences, reinforcing the idea that her friendly TV persona wasn't always reality. Ending the Ellen DeGeneres show might have been her official exit from daytime TV, but public opinion hasn't been as easy to walk away from. While she's tried to move on, the perception of hypocrisy lingers, making her one of the most criticized celebrities today. Kim's 2025 reputation proves that even billionaires can't buy public approval. Kim's empire might still be thriving, but her public image, not so much. In 2025, backlash has hit from all angles. A single Instagram post featuring Melania Trump set the internet on fire, with critics claiming that she's playing politics at the worst possible time. If that wasn't enough, using Tory Lanez's music for a Skims campaign reopened old wounds in the hip-hop community, sparking another round of criticism. Her ongoing feud with Kanye over their kids has kept her in the headlines, but not always in a good way. Some feel she's controlling the narrative too much. Even her red carpet appearances are getting roasted online, proving that public patience is running thin. While Kim's business ventures remain profitable, her once loyal fanbase seems to be questioning whether they still buy into the brand or her. In a world where reputation is everything, 2025 isn't shaping up to be her best year. From hip-hop mogul to public enemy, Diddy's 2025 downfall is unlike anything we've seen before. Diddy's legacy has taken a nosedive, and it's not just about his music anymore. The once revered rap mogul is now facing some of the most damning allegations in entertainment history. A wave of inappropriate conduct claims, dating back decades, has shattered his reputation, with over 10 lawsuits exposing disturbing claims. It all spiraled after Cassie Ventura's bombshell lawsuit in late 2023, which unleashed a flood of claims and legal battles. But the biggest hit, legal proceedings concerning federal trafficking and organized crimes, have him fighting for his freedom. With allegations of coercion, forced labor, and misuse of power, the case against him is stacking up fast. The public is furious. The industry is turning its back. His empire is crumbling. What was once an untouchable brand has become synonymous with scandal. If 2025 has shown anything, it's that even the biggest names in entertainment can't escape accountability. James Corden's charm isn't fooling anyone anymore. For years, James Corden built a career on being the fun, lovable host of The Late Late Show. But behind the scenes, a different story. Claims of rude behavior have piled up, with former staff and directors calling him the most obnoxious presenter they've ever worked with. His infamous restaurant scandal at Balthazar, where he berated staff over an omelet, may have been years ago, but people haven't forgotten. Add that to the backlash over his carpool karaoke segments, where he often interrupts guests, and his reputation as a self-centered host keeps growing. Then, there's the joke-stealing drama, the prom performance disaster, and the ongoing claims that his nice guy persona is just an act. In 2025, the mask has slipped, and the public isn't buying into the James Corden brand anymore. The question is, can he make a comeback, or is this the final curtain call? Oprah Winfrey, once America's most beloved talk show host, is facing a wave of backlash in 2025. Oprah built an empire on inspiration, but in 2025, people aren't buying it anymore. Her long-standing connections with debatable figures like Harvey Weinstein and Sean Diddy Combs have drawn criticism, with many claiming her of only cutting ties when it was too late. Her leadership academy in South Africa has also been marred by inappropriate behavior scandals, and while she settled a lawsuit related to it, the damage to her image remains. Then there's the backlash over her weight loss comments. After using medication to slim down, she implied that thin people just eat when hungry and stop when full. Social media went into frenzy, calling her remarks tone-deaf and dismissive of real struggles with weight. Between allegations of hypocrisy and a perception that the media shields her from criticism, Oprah's once unshakable influence is slipping. Amber Heard's reputation took a massive hit in 2022, but in 2025 it's clear her public image hasn't recovered. The defamation trial between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp might have ended years ago, but the damage to her reputation remains. The 2022 verdict found that Heard had defamed Depp, awarding him millions in damages. Although she later settled for $1 million without admitting guilt, many saw it as an unspoken concession. Her credibility was further questioned when Depp's legal team said that she fabricated evidence, while social media relentlessly mocked her testimony, amplifying the public's distrust. Even years later, people view her as manipulative, with some arguing she harmed real survivors by distorting the truth for personal gain. On top of that, Heard remains a divisive figure in discussions about gender and accountability, as critics claim she weaponized the #MeToo movement while ignoring its core message. While she's tried to move on, starring in smaller projects and avoiding drama, the internet hasn't forgotten or forgiven. Jay-Z's reputation in 2025 has taken a major hit due to multiple dramas. A resurfaced legal case brought intense scrutiny, and while it was dismissed, the damage to his public image was done. His decision to take legal action in response only added to the divide. Then came the Super Bowl drama. As a key figure in selecting performers, he faced backlash for a halftime show that many fans found underwhelming. Critics argued he was out of touch with what the audience wanted. Beyond this, there's a growing sense that Jay-Z has shifted too far into corporate interests, losing the authenticity that once defined him. Fans who once admired him now see a businessman more than an artist. Rebuilding a reputation isn't easy, and whether he can bounce back depends on how he moves forward from here.